Be totally honest, one of the biggest problems in America right now is black privilege.
Okay, what is your favorite black privilege?
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. In case you're new here, my name is Maren
and I'm Maureen.
Yeah, so in today's video we are going to be talking about, I'm sure you've seen the video we just played you. So we are going to be talking about black privilege, if there's such a thing that exists as black privilege.
Yeah, so let's just play you this video and then we come back and talk about this issue. But you can leave us a comment on the comment section on what you think about this episode.
Okay, what is your favorite black privilege?
Okay, so I actually got two of them. The first one is that whenever I'm driving, cops always pull me over, just to see how my day was, just to check my license, my tags, make sure nothing's expired, make sure that there's no suspicious activity in the car, because, somebody might sneak into my car and scare me. That's terrifying. And then the second one is that whenever I'm walking on a sidewalk, people tend to cross the street so that I can have my own sidewalk. It's the most beautifulest thing, it's like laying out the red carpet, okay? And that's that privilege, baby. You feel me? Lay out that red carpet, baby. No cap.
Be totally honest, one of the biggest problems in America right now is black privilege.
These are facts. All black people know we got black privilege. We got so many privileges. I had to write some down to do this TikTok. Let me see. Oh, we get pulled over by the police, but sometimes we ain't in the mood, so we might argue with them, or we might jump out the car and try to wrestle them to the ground and take their weapon, because ain't like they gonna shoot us or nothing. That would be crazy. They might tase us at the most. Let me see. Crimes. We at the most might get probation, but they ain't gonna give us the maximum sentence. That would be unfair to black people, because we got the privilege. Job applications, because jobs are equal opportunity for all people. That's why you got to put your race on there. And where it say African American, we check that so quick because we know that ain't gonna affect us getting a job, boy. And let's see. Oh, you can move to a nice suburb neighborhood and go for a jog, and nobody's gonna be like, excuse me, do you live around here? What's your address? Can I see some ID? And damn it, this is the white privilege list. Where the black one at? Can't find it.
Okay, what is your favorite black privilege?
My favorite black privilege is when you're in the store and you need help, there's always someone right there next to you. Always, from the minute you enter the door, there's someone who's gonna be following you in every aisle to make extra sure they help you. And then there's another person who just passes casually, looking at you from the side eye to make sure you don't need anyone to help you. Oh, I love it. Guys, being black is a privilege.
Okay, what is your favorite black privilege?
The fact that the sun plus my melanin equals this, and I'm not even attractive in real life. It's pretty nice.
Okay, what is your favorite black privilege?
My favorite black privilege is when I went to a Starbucks and I ordered something and paid. And before I left, I got some napkins and put it in my pocket. I was about 17, and the manager followed me out the store and told me to empty my pockets because she knew I stole from the store. I thought it was a joke. I said, "Are you serious?" She said, "Yes." I emptied my pockets, and all that was in there was some napkins and a pencil because I just got out of school. The part where the privilege comes in is she apologized. She said sorry, so thanks for that.
Okay, what is your favorite black privilege?
I know I'm not the only one with this. I know I'm not. You're staying at a hotel, right? And you go downstairs to the pool. And as soon as you get in, they get out. But you have the pool to yourself.
Okay, what is your favorite black privilege? Mine is that I can't get lice.
Mine is that I'll never look a day over 16.
Okay, what is your favorite black privilege?
It's when I go to a major department store and everyone's so eager to help you. I mean, from the moment you walk in the door, they're asking, "Can I help you?" And you're like, "No, I know what I'm looking for." Okay, fine. As you start walking up and down the aisles, there'll always be someone in that aisle to ask you, "Are you okay? Can I help you?" "No, I'm fine. I know what I'm looking for." Okay, great. And as you start walking by, you can look up the aisle. There'll be that one person walking by casually. You'll make contact, lean back and look at you, and you wave at them. And yes, okay, they're there to ensure that you don't need any help. In case you do, they will be right there. Oh, and let's say you do happen to lose them somewhere by mistake. Do not worry. Security's been watching on the cameras all along, and will relay this on their walkie-talkies and what aisle to find you to assist you. And then when you do find that product, let's say it's under glass and they have to bring a key, okay, they will open it up for you. But don't worry about it. You'll be able to glance at the object, and they will escort it up to the front for you. You don't even have to carry your own merchandise. That is so great. And then once you get out, once you're finally paying on your way out, after you made all your purchases and whatnot, there will be that one individual at the door there to check your receipt to ensure that you were not overcharged and that you had a great shopping experience.
Black people have a lot of privilege in America. We can be racist without any repercussions. We can say the N-word while other people are not allowed to say the N-word. We aren't allowed to be criticized because if we are, then that's people being racist to us. People have to walk on eggshells around us because they can't risk hurting our feelings. The bar has been set so low for us because we cannot do even the most simplest task. And that's all I can think of. Can y'all think of any others? Let me know.
Okay, what is your favorite black privilege?
So, black privilege in South Korea. Number 1, when I'm shopping, specifically at Olave Yungae, I never have to look for someone to help me. Like, I don't have to find someone working because I always have a personal shopping assistant following behind me or following on the side of me from aisle to aisle. And that's a privilege because I never have to look for anyone. I can just turn to the side and be like, hey, where's blah, blah, blah. Boom. Number 2, most important, I am a fucking celebrity, okay? If you are black in Korea, you are a celebrity. Everyone wants a picture. Everyone wants to talk to you, hang out, touch you. I am a celebrity. On Mondays, I'm Michelle Obama. Tuesdays, Rihanna. Wednesday, Beyonce. Thursday, I'm Oprah. By Friday, I don't remember who I am, bitch. I just know I'm that bitch. Celebrities.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
As of right now, in 2023, black people are considered the most racist demographic. And it shows. And the privilege behind it is what's keeping them from mostly getting in trouble. For instance, I can come on here and say anything I want about white people. And I mean anything. And given the fact that TikTok has their standards and rules and community guidelines, my video will likely stay up, catch a lot of traction, and possibly go viral. But let a white person come on this app, any app for that matter, Instagram, TikTok, MySpace, have them speak their opinion and just mention the word black. Their video probably won't even get past processing. And if it does, it's going to go viral just enough to have enough hate on it to where they're canceled. But right now, if you search up white people, literally, you'll find a whole bunch of black creators harassing white people, making content. But black people can't be racist.
Naturally, when we came across this video, we just had to react to it because this was our first time hearing about black privilege, yeah? And one of all of these speakers, one of them addressed an issue about race, how black people can play the race card and get away with it, and white people actually can't. How black people can call each other the N-word and white people can't. And my explanation to this is simple. You know, racism started with white people, you guys, to be quite honest, you know. So you can quite understand why a white person is not allowed to use the N-word, because when they had the power to use it back in their days, they mistreated black people and they misused the N-word.
And it was used in a derogatory manner to degrade black people.
During slavery, right? And from what I understand, how black people came to start using and embracing this word, it was so that they couldn't be hurt by the people who are calling them these words by embracing that word.
Yeah, and right now, I'll tell you 100% without fear that, you know, when you watch this video, there's a lot of humor to it, although it's not funny, because when it's ironic when they're talking. The irony in these videos, there's plenty of irony, but the funny thing is when a white man watches this video, I'm very sure they won't catch the irony. There's someone who'll believe those are what these people mentioned are privileges.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh my god, black people are so privileged.
So can you imagine someone saying, as a black person in America, you walk on a pavement and then everybody else, someone will cross the road so that they can leave you there, you know, so you get to enjoy, you know,
the pavement for yourself.
Exactly.
And in actuality, people are just segregating themselves from you. That is racism. That is what this person meant. And another person says, when you're seated on a train and literally people are standing up, white people are standing up, and there is an empty seat there, they don't want to sit next to him because he's black.
Exactly.
But you guys, just leave us a comment here, yeah? white privilege versus black privilege, how much do you think the percentage measures?
How can you weigh
white privilege versus black privilege?
The question is black privilege a thing? It's a topic that has been brought up, and it's a topic that has made people react. Is black privilege a thing? And if black privilege was a thing, would black people be protesting year in year out about wanting equal rights, wanting equal opportunities for black people, wanting equal?
Because as we've heard here, even when you're going for a job application, one of our brothers here said that there's a racial box that you need to check for your race when you're going to apply for a job, so he alluded that being African American, when you tick that box, you automatically get that job, which it's an irony, because when a white person goes to apply for a job and a black person is applying for the same job, and they have the same qualifications, more often than not, a white person is most likely going to get that job than a black person. Guys, let us know in the comment section if what I'm saying is true. So a white person might get that job before a black person, and this is because I think just the society in general has just a systemic racism, because
black people already at a disadvantage.
Because you already see, even in the history of slavery, when black people started off as being slaves, and their children would inherit their status as slaves for their masters, before black people were freed by Americans, white Americans. And then also in Hollywood, you'd see movies where only white people would play main characters, and black people would play supporting acts or the maids in the movie before black creators started creating their own films.
Guys, can you imagine having to walk into a social place and imagine that you are the only person who's getting a different kind of treatment because of your skin color, and maybe you're the only person out of a majority, you're the minority, and you get a certain a certain treatment, but it's not in a good way. It's in a way to make you feel like you're being dehumanized and you're being treated. I don't know how to explain it, but the supermarket situation gives it a good example. Or let's say when a black person walks into a mall or a clothing store, you're the only person who gets followed, and another person said you don't even, sometimes in some cases you don't get to carry your own shopping because someone doesn't believe you can be able to afford the things that you get, so someone carries this for you until you go pay, get your receipt is when you're handed your items.
And also another instance, the thing about when you go to a swimming pool and white people are there and they all leave the pool for you, like this is just clear racism,
but I'm glad our black people are taking this, they choose to take it positively, because I can imagine
it's already happening.
So what can you do when you get into a pool and people are getting out? Just enjoy the pool, you have it to yourself. It must be difficult. I'm not saying anything otherwise, because I'm trying to imagine that scenario, and it doesn't feel, at the end of the day we are all human, and as human we all have feelings. So these are the kind of things that really touches your soul. You know what I mean? And it might be in a good, in a bad way, but I'm glad people are making light moments, but through these videos we get to educate them. We get to educate people. One other thing I have to highlight that someone said was a privilege that I'll recognize is our melanin. That is truly a privilege, you understand? Because when we get to go to walk in the sun, we can do this from morning to evening without being affected.
Just enjoying some natural vitamin D.
Exactly.
We don't need the tablets to get the vitamin in our body. You guys, I'm sure most of you know why being melanated is a privilege.
A white person cannot just walk on sun. You need to carry your sunscreen. You need to be careful. You can't spend more than 2 hours on the sun or 4 hours, because you'll have sunburns and whatnot. And they're more prone to also skin cancer. Another thing that I'll say that I have to recognize as a privilege is the ageless factor. Black people age well. You try looking at a white person age, and that is actually a fact.
So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and please let us know what you think about this video. You can also subscribe if you've not subscribed to our channel, and join our channel memberships for those who can.
So see you on our next episode.